thing to remember any time you're involved in a piece of communication that's important to you is, do I know what my message is? Have I got my message straight? And to know what your message is, you should have clarity around it, it should be authentic, it should be consistent, and it should be appropriate. We all have a big story, we all have a backstory, but you can't possibly tell anybody else very often all that story. So when you're facing your audience, you're thinking, what bit of my story is going to be of interest to this audience? Be very clear that what you're selecting as your message is appropriate for that audience. These messages need to be consistent. You know, when you consider how many people we talk to over the course of a day, and that every conversation we have or every presentation we do is telling part of our story, that story has to be consistent. And that, I suppose, carries into authenticity as well, because any of our messages, we need to believe them. We need to be authentic, and our audience can tell if we're not being authentic, I think. So they have to be authentic messages taken from our story. And if we have those things together, if we have authenticity, if we have consistency, and if we know who our audience is and our messages are appropriate for our audience, then we really have clarity. Then we can go into this communication knowing this is the right message and I feel comfortable with it and feel comfortable that it's right for my audience and it's coming from an authentic place.